been about kids' clothing, and this is the newest piece, so I brought this out. Now, some people ask, why do I buy kids' clothing? It's simple. Could you imagine how much it would be if you had a complete wardrobe piece from Drew Barrymore from E.T. today? At auction, I mean, the piece could go for $10,000, $20,000, or even more. It just depends. Well, that's because kids grow up. But the nice thing about it is that most of the time, kids' clothing is cheap, okay? Because they're first starting off. I mean, there's very few 6-year-olds that have been in the business for umpteen years, besides the Olsen twins, that have been in the business since they were in diapers, that by the age of 6, their wardrobe is worth a ton, okay? It doesn't happen often, except with like the Olsen twins. I mean, they could, because they've been in it, basically, since they were in diapers. So I collect it because it's cheap, and I hope that most of these kids will be around until after they're 21, in which to stay in the business. Now, even if they don't, it's not a huge deal, because there's always going to be somebody that will be interested in Zoom. There isn't a movie out there that somebody doesn't find, oh, that's my favorite film. I don't care what it is. So that's why collecting kids' wardrobe can be a plus. It's cheap, they're first starting off, and if they become something, this stuff, boom, money. Now, there's a lot of pieces that I'll be showing you that I'll never sell. At least not for a long time, because I'm attached to it, okay? But this piece, not so attached to it, but I like the film because it's Tim Allen, and it's kind of a fun family film. Not every film has to be an Academy Award winner, like Godfather or Titanic. You know, there are films that are just, oh, I liked it. You know, Beethoven, Disney, I mean, come on. So, this is Ryan Newmans playing Cindy. This is her main jumper outfit. Or at least one of them. There was more than one, okay? I mean, they never have, okay, I should never say never. If they're gonna wear it a lot, there's more than one. Generally, if it's only for one scene and there's no stunts involved, then there's one. But in this one, I think they had at least four jumpers. But I've got where this one was actually used, and this is changed 2 and 3, and for scenes 30 through 37. So, I know where this one was actually used. And it was used along with this, which is Cindy's complete paintball outfit. And here are the gloves, top of the bottoms. Here are the shoes, and paintball shoes. So, this is a complete wardrobe. And I've got the scenes in which I can at least show you. And, well, let's go to that right now.
Yeah.
What do you think it means?
We'll deal with that, but right now, most importantly, I want to deal with the fundamentals. And there's 2 fundamentals, control and execution. Think about it, control and execution. Come on, guys, follow me.
Don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel
1, 2, 3.
down on. Just try your best. Try everything you can. And don't you worry what they tell themselves.
Pull.
You're away.
You're alright! He's invented a super fabric for Tucker!
Congratulations, Ed. Yeah. Coolest, strongest, best.
Don't hide.
Everything.
Live right now.
Nailed it.
Thanks.
is a one-of-a-kind piece. This was only used in Cindy's interview. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the scene actually in the film, and then I'm going to show you the front of this. And you will be able to compare the two. All you have to do is look right up here in front, and you will be able to see the pattern of this blue flower next to this yellow piece with this red shimmer down here, you know, this flower, and these two white petals next to this great big white one down here. You'll be able to see it. Now, I also have some photos down here, and I'll show you that at the same time, okay? So, in this, pattern stuff, camouflage, stripes, anything that is machine made that is a random cut, that's the easiest stuff to identify, because then you really don't need a certificate if the person doesn't have one. You can just look. You can't always do it. You just have to know your wardrobe and what things are actually handmade versus those that are made in a factory. So, but this is one factory made, and I will show you that scene right now. Let's go.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Stop that. You're singing the alphabet. That's not a power. And your voice is average. It's not super.
It is too super.
Get another table in here, please, right away.
Okay, well, now I'm going to talk a tad bit about historical pieces. This is a historical piece. It's Cat in the Hat. So, Cat in the Hat, definitely a historical book. So that's because the hat, during a survey, was in the top 3. The only 2 other hats that actually beat out Cat in the Hat was Lincoln and the Pope. So, Cat in the Hat is a definite piece in which to, because I don't have to put a sign out. People see this hat and they go, Cat in the Hat. I mean, how can you miss it? Now, it might look a little weird and not like the typical droopy hat that he had. This is a spring hat, and this was very specifically used for several scenes in which the hat comes up, springs up. This one is actually designed to go down and then spring up. The spring sleeve, which actually goes inside of here, I never got that piece. So that was a very special device that actually made this piece go in, you know, up and down. Let's go to that scene right now.
The Cat in the Hat. Humana, humana, humana. Who is this?
That's my mom.
Awkward.
Really a historical piece, but quite frankly, I love the creators of South Park. And Kim Jong-il, I just find him hilarious because, I mean, he's like Cartman, okay? I mean, it's from the same guy. So, here is one of the chairs from Kim Jong-il's palace, and you can actually see these all around the palace, and I think they made about 4 of these, and there was another version which was a different color. This is gold, green, white, and black.
I work very hard and make up great plans, but nobody listens, no one understands. Seems like no one.
Again, tell me your favorite thing from all 3 of these films. Conversation, write to me, let me know, alright? See you later.